Nice sunny day, finally. It's been raining here in Southern California for about 3 days, much needed. Now all the plants have got water. So, yeah, it's 2022, and welcome to part 14 of this wonderful harp adventure. So, I've got all the holes drilled and countersunk, and I've got 3/4 inch wood screws. They're gonna go about that, about this deep into it. Now I got these all countersunk, and I got all the holes ready in here for it to line up. I'm just sticking a guitar string in there and then working it back and forth from the other side to just set these holes so that nothing gets out of line too bad. So my son had a bunch of these old strings, so why not? That way it kind of sets the hole so that they're kind of in line and stuff like that, and the strings will hopefully work good. All right, it's glue and screw time. I'll put this on fast forward speed when I edit it. The soundboard is officially on. So I had to get inside the back a little bit, add some glue on the inside from back here on both sides. I just had a hypodermic needle full of glue. And you can't get your hands through this part though, but it's okay because the glue seems to be, I can see it on both sides here. It's just right about there. I don't see any real nasty gaps, maybe a little bit right here, but it's just the small strings are not that strong to pull it apart. It's more down in here. It's all solid. Then I got glue leaking right there on both sides. I'm just gonna let it leak out and then wipe it up. But at least I should have a party. Good grief. Yeah, it was 46 screws and about that much glue. So, cool. We're done for this for now. Now I'll just concentrate on Christmas and my son's birthday, which is tomorrow. Alrighty. Cleaned up the garage somewhat. Yeah, so got a really good glue bond all the way around. I can see Stanley was going to put screws like one here, here, here. It's just not enough. These are all about 2 inches. and they're all countersunk. Some are a little deep, but most are in the right area. And so this screw's going in about, it was a 3/4 screw. So there, it screws about that deep into it. I think that should be fine. The top's looking pretty good. When I do the rubber rails, they'll have to be kind of tapered going up here, wider down here. Try to clear this design right there. So this is where I'm planing those moldings. Look at this. It's unbelievable. Actually, it's a pretty cool way to go because you have a lot of control on such a small thing when you put it in a vise like that, a couple vices. And then it's coming along. I mean, it's, you know, irregular surfaces on the edge of the soundboard. So, yeah, it's starting to look halfway decent. I got to work on this a little bit. But at this point, it's almost like I have to glue these pieces on to get a final sanding for, you know, I got it round here, a little rounded on the inside. And this upper here, I know I put that piece of brass along here to hide all the imperfections on the tops up here. I'll work on that a little bit more, but yeah, you can see this right here. It's going to be difficult. I'm going to have to really sand this down, plane it down. But right here, it's feeling really pretty good. And luckily, this poplar it is pine, so it's kind of a soft wood, and it's easy to sand and shape. So that's a good thing. Okay, here I am gluing these two pieces of molding together that I had to shape, and put a piece of plastic visqueen behind this so the glue wouldn't get on there and this wouldn't glue itself to it. So this way I can take it, when it dries, I can take it off and it'll be together. So when I go to actually glue it with the contact cement, it'll be one piece that I'm gluing instead of funneling with two pieces. Okay, and I might shape it a little bit more, sand it a little bit more when it's like this. Kind of helps it. It should be okay. It is now December 22nd. 2022. So here's the update, getting closer to being done. So I made these moldings, not the best, but not the worst. Now I'm put the first clear coat on there. I tried staining it first, and it just didn't look right. So I'm just gonna keep putting layers, and it'll get kind of yellower and yellower as, you know, time goes on. Maybe about 4 coats. 5 coats, who knows, wet sanding in between, but not the easiest thing, gluing these two pieces together and having them fit. And it's really stinky in this room from that oil-based clear coat. So as far as the harp itself, I started putting some strings on, and I just used this kind of twine kitchen wax coated strings, and I did find some strings for shoved into the back of the Clark harp I have, and there had all these a bunch of strings. I think it's I don't know, it might be 30 strings, maybe 20 or more, something like that. But I've been using some of these just to test fit this thing. I got them loose now because I'm having a problem with one pedal down there, it won't go all the way up like the rest. There's something stopping it. So what I am thinking, everything worked before I put the soundboard on, and with the soundboard on, that thing will not go up. So I'm thinking that this center spline, where it goes down there, it goes maybe about that deep into there. That might be interfering with the metal arms, or whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to tip it over on its side and inspect that. I should be able to trim it if I have to, with maybe a little handheld Dremel or something like that at the bottom, just so it'll clear. I did have one of these things here that was loose, and it just turned out to be just there's a screw right here. These kind of one of these was loose. So so that's where I'm at right now. Maybe I'll get this thing done by January 1st, 2023. That'd be nice. Anyway, so that's the I love the way that thing looks on camera when it's vibrating. Okay, kind of looks cool on its side. Yeah, just as I thought. Right there. Okay, so I can trim that easily. Needs to go, okay. And this is the bottom of it. Little spider webs. I'll blow all this out with compressed air when I'm done. Big giant spiders. Wow, and then that's the look. Let's see. I guess that's the inside of the soundboard. And that's weird. There's a rag stuffed in there. Oh, there is a spider. Good God. Oh. Get rid of that thing. All right, I got all the pedals on. I buffed them on a buffing wheel. Well, I got the first rail on. Our first molding, rub molding. Contact cement. Waited 20 minutes between each coat. So there's 2 coats. And in total it's 40 minutes wait time, and then put it together. The bottom's a little bit loose, so I strapped it on there. It should hold. All right, we are officially done with the Harp. Ha ha ha. It took a little over 4 months. So this will probably be the last video. Yeah. Worked pretty good. So probably spent what, under $200, maybe about about 150, 160, something like that. And then we got a new soundboard, and we've got the rub rails. Got some temporary strings just to pull pressure. I'm gonna put some more right here, and then eventually we'll get a full set of strings. I'm gonna tension this for a couple months to see what it does. And that was a lot of that was a lot of work. All right, fini. Later. Here's the Harp. What happened to the Harp? Let's go find out. Let's go inside here. Oh, there's my wife, Sherry. Let's see, where is it? There it is. The harp is done, and it's in the antique room, and it's looking pretty good. Fits in pretty nice. I have temporary strings on there. Have them tight. Testing the soundboard out. Came out pretty good. You know, project took about 4.5 months. Working on it every day pretty much. Just for those two things, the soundboard and the soundbox. It's good. I'm done for now. And there's the other harp that needs to be fixed. It's a Clark Irish harp, 30 strings. It's broken in 2 places. It's broken up here, and it's broken down there. Somebody dropped it. I'll work on this project maybe during the summer. That'll be another fun project, but I'm pretty sure I can cobble it back together. I used some of the strings from this, the spare ones on that harp. Anyways, Happy New Year. It's January 1st, 2023. I got this done right about Christmas. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for all the help.